Hi everyone, welcome to Attari Classes. Let's go to the next interview question. What is an RBAC in Azure? RBAC is a role-based access control. Role-based access control. It is an authorization system used to manage access to Azure resources. Now, what is the meaning of this? Let's try to understand RBAC with a simple example. For example, there is a company. They have Azure admin, senior Azure admin. They want to give full access to this Azure admin. This Azure admin should be able to see the company subscription, create resource group, create resources. Then the next is they have one more Azure admin who is a junior Azure admin. And junior people we know, right? They have a lot of curiosity. Junior people, if you give full access, then what will happen? Disaster will happen in the company because curiosity, curiosity kills the cat. So as a junior admin, meaning less experience is there. So with experience, maturity comes. And with more experience, more understanding comes. Not all juniors are like that, but in lakh, at least you will find lakh of people, you will find some one person who is too much curious. So if the company gives full access to a junior Azure administrator, then chances of disaster are there. Not everyone will do disaster, but chances are there. So the point is, why to give? Does the junior admin require full access? Company says no, yeah, he's junior, he does not require full access. Why to give them? Azure RBAC comes into picture. Role-based access control. Azure RBAC says, I have 100 plus built-in rules. A lot of rules I have. Your requirement is this is a senior guy, you want to give full access. I have owner rule for you. Your requirement is this is a junior guy, you want to give only the read-only access. You want to give only the view-only access. Only that person can see the company setup and understand the company setup. That kind of access you want to give, read-only, view-only. So I have reader access. So I have 100 plus built-in rule. Plus, if you're not happy with the built-in rules, you can even create your own custom rules. So this is the power of RBAC. RBAC, role-based access control, is used for what? Is an authorization system used to manage access to Azure resource. Meaning you can control that what this user can do. Can this user, for example, log in and start this server? Can this user create a server? Meaning, this user can only see the server when the user log in into the Azure portal. What this user can do, that control is being handled by Azure RBAC. It plays a very important role. So it allows you to assign roles to user groups or applications. And Azure RBAC follows the principle of least privilege, meaning a lot of roles are there. You give the role according to the user's designation. Example which we have taken, senior person, give full access. Your owner role is there. Junior person is there, doesn't require full access, give view only access. Reader access, reader role is there. So give only the role, because these roles have permissions inside them. So give only the role, give only the permissions, they need to perform their task. Then this RBAC can be assigned at multiple places. So management group we would be discussing in upcoming videos. Subscriptions, resource group, which we have already discussed in the previous videos. Okay, so this RBAC role can be assigned at different scopes. So my dear friend, I hope you got an understanding that what action they can perform is controlled by RBAC. So if someone asks you in an interview what is RBAC, in Azure you have to tell this in simple word. It is an authorization system used to manage access to Azure resources. It is used to control Azure resources. So you can control role base. There are different kind of roles available. Reader role is there, owner role is there, like that 100 plus built-in roles are there. Then these rules can be applied at different scope. Meaning if I apply the rule at a particular resource, so when the user will log in, the user will see only that resource. For example, I want someone to log in into the Azure portal and see only a particular server. That's it. And I want that user to start that server, stop that server. Meaning I want that user to manage that server. 100 of servers are there, but I want that user should log in into the portal and see only a particular server. Can I do that? Yes, you can do that. You can use the RBAC rule, plus you can define the scope. So with the help of RBAC rule, you can do this. Okay, you can achieve this. So my dear friend, for more information about RBAC rule, we would recommend you that you go to our website. We have a very beautiful website that is known as lms.attariclasses.in. There we have given 2 videos free for each course. You can go and sign up and watch it. Okay, for more information, you can contact the support team. So bye everyone.